hear from Colleen Robertson now, and she's going to talk about how God helped her through a double heart valve replacement. Colleen, God bless you. Welcome to Word of Your Testimony. But you've been through various things. I mean, your daughter's now a lawyer.
Yes, it's been very exciting.
You've been in the church for how many years now? It's
I'm part of the furniture.
the furniture. Okay. Okay. So tell us. I mean, you said that there was a way that you felt before this whole ordeal that it was difficult for you to just enjoy life and to go for a walk and things like that. How was it before?
You just get used to not feeling well and having no energy. And I used to think it was just part of playing with the dogs, was to go up the stairs on all fours. And I used to think, oh, well, this is actually it's easier, I'm not out of breath on the top of the landing. And that's how I lived. And I haven't, up to today, before the op, I hadn't been to the beach for about 2 years just to walk on the beach because I just didn't have the energy. And I just cut down all my activities to the bare minimum. So life wasn't very pleasant. And then I went to the doctor, and I didn't suspect. He was going to say to me, you've got to have an op. And I had been 6 months earlier, and then he said to me, no, I've got to come back 6 months later. And I didn't suspect because I wanted the Lord to heal me, my way. And then the Lord didn't heal me my way. And he chose to actually heal it through the doctors. But then, as I said, I went to the doctor. He told me it's time for this op. I said to him, oh.
It's daunting, yeah.
It was hectic, and you felt so overwhelmed. And then I came home, and it took me a while to accept things. And then it was amazing how Ian had such peace. And
your husband, Ian?
Yes.
Yeah.
And my whole family had peace about this. And it was within 3 weeks I'm in hospital. So I had this double valve replacement. And it was amazing how the Lord just looked after me in hospital. Apostle Andre and Prophet Nola came to visit me. And they kept praying for me. And so I had nice support. I needed it. It was awful there.
Yeah.
But in any case, and it was just amazing how the Lord, when I was moved from one side of the ward to the other in ICU, and Apostle Andre Nola came to visit, there was a person across the way from me, and this person it was a divine timing for us to be there, because this person had septicemia had crept in, and he had his colon removed or cut.
Wow.
Because of cancer, and he had a bag and all this. And the doctors were going to join up, do a reconstruction. And then, of course, septicemia entered in. And he was bad. He was so bad. I thought he was a goner. Wow. He was in a private ward. And then Apostle Andre and Nola, we just prayed and we said, Lord, mercy, mercy, mercy. And the Lord heard us. And
there are other people suffering as well.
but this man was bad.
Yeah.
No, wow.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I mean, you went through something and then you see someone else.
Yeah. And then we heard when I went to the general ward, my sister met the wife in the lift. And she said to my sister asked, now how's it going with your husband? And she said, there was a turnaround. There was such an improvement. And then when I came out of hospital, my sister said to me, will you come and speak to a friend of hers who's having also a colon had to be cut because of growths. And then there was a tumor above her anus that had to be cut out. And she said, why don't you just come and pray with her? And not pray, she said, come and speak to her. And I thought, Lord, this is the reason why I had the op. Yeah. So I prayed for her. And I sent scriptures to her afterwards. But not only me, I prayed, but I was at the ladies' meeting, and Prophet Nola prayed with me, and the home cell groups, the households, also prayed. So I had the body of believers just interceding for this lady.
Fantastic.
And when I spoke to her, it was very difficult. And then she said to me, it was all this new age. So the Holy Spirit said, just make it simple. And I said to her, did you ever get to a point in your life that you gave your heart to Jesus? And she said to me, yes, she did. So I just went back to that simple step, and I said, you just got to lean on the Lord. And the Lord gave me a word, a vision. And then I didn't have quite the interpretation. And I walked into church, and I saw Mel, and she said to me, that's the interpretation. So I sent her via WhatsApp the interpretation for the dream. And it was just amazing how the Lord looked after her. And, I mean, she came out of hospital. There's no cancer. And now
Wow.
she's on the healing path. So whatever
Have
I
you connected
suffered,
her to church yet and to the network
no,
that was
she's in
supporting her?
Hout Bay.
That's okay.
And I was
The
just,
Republic of Hout Bay, the other side of the world.
yeah, it's a bit difficult.
Mm,
Far
it's
way
Cape
to
Town.
walk.
People in Cape Town think Cape Town is so big and they can't reach the other side of the city. So we'll break that down in time.
Yeah,
and
they,
reach her,
especially
right?
when they think they've got to go past the Boerewors curtain. That's fine.
Okay.
And so that's my story.
Okay,
And I'm
thank you,
now
Colleen.
getting much better. I've got energy I had before. I've got my fingers are pink, my toes are pink because there's now circulation. And also, I don't wear bed socks in the summer.
That's awesome. You can breathe.
Yes, I can have a normal life.
Thank you, Colleen. We're so happy that you're so well. God bless you. Eh?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So all things work together for good to those who love God and are called according to His purpose. And we heard this morning that His purpose is for us to be conformed to the image of His Son. And as Christ is being formed in us, we go through life's situations and traumas even, and we start touching other people's lives like she has. And that's quite an inspiration. While she was facing suffering and a difficult time herself, God was using her to reach people in that ward. And thanks for letting Jesus in there.
Help us to